dollar. 해볼게요.
It's 1,141 against the US dollar. Two more times. It's 1,141 against the US dollar. One last time. It's 1,141 against the US dollar.
통화 가치에 대한 이야기도 있었어요. 그렇죠? 통화 가치가 올라가고 내려가는 얘기. 엔저 현상 최근에 있으니까 엔화를 예로 들어봅니다. The value of the Japanese yen has been falling recently. 최근 들어서 계속 하락세다. 통화 가치 얘기죠.
Here we go two times. The value of the Japanese yen has been falling recently. One more time. The value of the Japanese yen has been falling recently.
자, 반대로 떨어지는 게 아니라 올라갈 때 쓸 수 있는 단어가 하나 있었죠. appreciate, 고맙다라고 하는 뜻도 있지만 평가 절상이라는 단어, 이 단어 넣어주시면 되겠죠. 자, 한국의 원화 가치는 올라가고 있다. The won has been appreciating recently. 최근에 올라가고 있다. 자, appreciate을 ing꼴로 이렇게 바꿔서 넣어볼 수 있을 것 같은데 몇 가지 문장에 넣어서 같이 연습을 해볼 겁니다. 먼저 이 문장부터 해보시죠.
Let's first of all practice two times. The won has been appreciating recently. The won has been appreciating recently. Let's check out two more sentences and use appreciating. The second one is 달러화가 엔화 대비 가치가 상승하고 있다란 말이죠. 달러화가 엔화 대비 가치가 상승하고 있다. The dollar is appreciating against the yen. Good job. The dollar is appreciating against the yen or the Japanese yen. The final sentence. 원화 가치가 왜 상승 중이니? 이런 질문 충분히 하실 수 있죠. You can say, why is the won appreciating? One last time. Why is the won appreciating?
자, 오늘의 핵심 문장, 그래서 환율, 환전에 관련된 이야기였습니다. 이 문장들 그러면 실제 대화 속에서 마지막으로 따라해 보시는데 진짜 원어민의 발화 속도입니다. 두 번씩 더 해보세요.
What's the $1 exchange rate? What's the $1 exchange rate?
Let me check. It's 1,141 against the US dollar. It's 1,141 against the US dollar.
I see. What's the exchange rate against the euro?
It's 1,426 won against the euro as of today.
I heard the won has been appreciating recently. The won has been appreciating recently.
Yes, the value of the won has been rising.
How about other Asian currencies?
The value of the Japanese yen has been falling recently. The value of the Japanese yen has been falling recently.
What's the exchange rate?
As of today, the exchange rate is 1,191 against the yen.
Welcome back, everyone. Now moving on to our next corner. It's Tell Me, Tell Me. 자, 여러분 현장에 나가서 외국인과 우리 세리나 선생님과의 대화를 이제 또 들어볼 수 있는 기회입니다.
Yes, we're going to go out there and check how much they know about the exchange rate.
Okay, 오늘 주제네요.
Yes.
자, 환율에 관련된 얘기를 직접 원어민사의 대화로 한번 들어보겠습니다.
Let's take you to Tell Me,
Tell Me.
Hey guys, and thanks for joining me on Tell Me, Tell Me. I'm Serena Huang. So we're talking about exchange rate. So today's Tell Me, Tell Me question is, do you know the exchange rate between the Korean won and your currency? So let's ask this question to someone visiting Korea. Let's go. All right, we're here with Jay from Australia, and today's Tell Me question is, what's the exchange rate between the Korean won and your currency? Do you happen to know?
Yeah, I think it's around about 1170.
Okay.
But if you buy it in or you buy currency in just on the street, it's 1135.
So if you buy the currency on the streets, it's a little bit more cheaper as opposed to if you were to go to the airport, right?
Yeah, yes. So yes, it's more expensive. That means
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So I get less won for my dollar.
Ah. And do you follow the exchange rate?
A little, but not between Korea. Usually the exchange rate I follow is between Australia and the euro and the yen and the US dollar.
And I'm assuming because you travel often?
Yeah. And I travel to China a lot, so I follow that exchange rate a little. Yeah.
And why do you think that the exchange rate goes up or down? What do you think affects it?
It's dependent upon the GDP, the strength of the currency, the economy of that country. And the GDP and this is economics, yeah.
And usually, where do you get your money exchange? Like before you hop on to the airplane?
Oh no. I always exchange usually at the other end. A small amount at the airport to get me to the city, and then locally wherever. But I'm never in a country for more than 6 days is maximum, so I don't really spend that much money. So it doesn't really matter where I exchange, But I don't exchange in Sydney in Australia because that's much more expensive.
Okay.
For example, if I exchange Australian dollars in Sydney Airport, I will probably pay for Chinese yuan. I'll probably pay 511. But when I get to China, it's 603. So it's much better for me to exchange in China. So never buy currency in the departure airport. Always buy it at the arrival.
Ah, that's a good tip. How about the value of the Australian currency? Has it been rising or has it been falling recently?
It's been rising a lot. So traditionally, we are at about 75 cents to the US dollar. Now we're at $1.06.
So what do you do with the